There's a momentous occasion, a monumental event coming up this Sunday, September 21st. Yes, it's the memorial for the late, great Charlie James Kirk. I'll give you the rundown here in a second, but first I want to show something that J.D. Vance said in response to Jimmy Kimmel being fired. Hello everyone, it's Michael here at This Way TV. I'm glad you're here getting your news this way. Got a little news, and will I be attending the event at State Farm Stadium in Phoenix? Will I be attending? That's a thing I normally would go to, and I'll let you know at the end if I'm going to be there. But first, so J.D. Vance had an incredible response to the canning or the cancellation of Jimmy Kimmel's late night snooze fest. J.D. Vance issues a hilarious and unique response to Jimmy Kimmel losing his ABC show. But Vice President J.D. Vance has weighed in with his thoughts on lying leftist Jimmy Kimmel having his show canceled indefinitely for his comments regarding the Charlie Kirk assassination. As the Gateway Pundit reported, Nexstar announced that all 32 of its ABC broadcast affiliates will preempt Jimmy Kimmel Live indefinitely, blasting Kimmel's sick comments about Kirk's murder as offensive and insensitive. The left-wing pundit, Trump-hating Kimmel, told his late-night audience on Monday that a MAGA Republican murdered Kirk and accused the right of trying to score political points. I read the quote earlier. I'm sure you've all heard it by now. I'm going to skip that part. Liberals everywhere melted down after hearing about Kimmel's losing his job. Rather than melting down about Charlie Kirk being killed by a leftist, they're melting down about Kimmel promoting false narratives. Many whining about FCC Chairman Brendan Carr for threatening immediate action against ABC if the network did not act to terminate Kimmel. This is brilliant. The left is threatening boycotting ABC and Disney. And you know what the result will be? The further collapse of their ratings. And then the only people watching will be the few right-wingers or conservatives and let's make content for them. And then ABC will turn into a fair and balanced news. Well, we'll see. Vance has decided to rub a little salt in the wound. On Thursday morning, Vance issued a tweet that perfectly combined creativity and hilarity. He quipped that there could be no better replacement for Kimmel than our very own Secretary of State and acting National Security Advisor, Marco Rubio. Everyone, please congratulate Marco Rubio, the new host of ABC's Late Night Show. And this is a play on the joke that Rubio has a number of hats, right? Because of the slowness of getting some of Trump's appointees approved in the Senate. Marco Rubio has taken on Secretary of State. He's like the head of a bunch of departments. So J.D. Vance is like, now you can replace Jimmy Kimmel. Hilarious. So real quick, here's the rundown. So both J.D. and Donald Trump are coming to Phoenix, State Farm Stadium. Just so you know, it's about 63,000 capacity, can be expanded. I don't know that they'll expand it for this, but it's where the Fiesta Bowl is. It's where the home of the Arizona Cardinals football team. It's every year there's a Fiesta Bowl. Just so you know where it is, this Fiesta Bowl. This is right up my alley. It's Phoenix. It's my home turf. I'm in LA, but it's a quick drive over there. And this is the kind of thing I would be at, especially because look, it's got Erica Kirk. I would go just to see Erica Kirk speak. And then President Trump, like Erica Kirk on stage with Trump. Did she think this was going to happen a week and a half ago? Well, we hate that it has to happen, that the reason it's happening. But Turning Point USA has announced an all-star list of speakers at Charlie Kirk's memorial this Sunday, with President Trump and Vice President J.D. Vance making an appearance. It also says that's a lineup of a bunch of people. Tucker Carlson's going to be there speaking. Let's see. President Trump will be joined by Vice President J.D. Vance, who will also deliver keynote remarks to Erica, Charlie's widow. And I'm going to just quote Charlie's favorite Bible verse because Erica did. One of Charlie's favorite Bible verses was Ephesians 5, verse 25. Husbands, love your wives as Christ loved the church and gave himself up for her. She cried during her emotional address, my husband laid down his life for me, for our nation, for our children. I would be there for this momentous occasion, and you should be there. But I already have a flight to Minnesota that morning from here because my mom is going under the knife and there's a chance she won't make it. So I hope you can forgive me, but I'm going to see my mom possibly for the last time that morning. My heart is there, my spirit is there, but I got to be with Mom. Oh, Christian people, your only salvation lies in the power of unity. God is in control.